Hey there, what's up, guys? Test. Hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Okay, guys, it's Francis. I'm dead again. I am here today to share several thoughts of mine regarding the decisions you are about to make to migrate yourself from one country to another, especially to Australia. I have to admit that currently I am in the middle of getting the applications approved, and I have taken a tremendous amount of effort to get my ass back to Sydney, Australia, or to any um, Australian metropolitan urban areas. So I have been trying to salvage um, salvage lessons from the failure I made previously in Australia. Um, First of all, I'd like to point out that I didn't have a healthy and positive relationship with my parents, with my family members, and I usually tend to argue with them, and I tend to second guess everything they say to me. Um, Especially when it comes to how we should spend, how we should spend money, how we should deal with problems we tend to encounter um, daily, and every decision that I make regarding career selections, spouse, sexual partner selections, accommodations selections, etc. So I have to I also have to admit that, and I hate to blame others. I need I suppose I really need to salvage to learn to salvage useful things from my previous failures and experiences. So yeah, before you take your departure from your respective home countries to Australia, you first of all you need to make sure that if you have you know an adequate accommodation that doesn't cost you a dear amount of money, and in the meantime you can maintain your quality or standard of living. Yeah, so I have to admit that I used to pay nearly $400 per week in rent just to get myself somewhere decent, somewhere comfortable, somewhere sufficiently convenient. Um, it has its own built-in toilet, so which can really you know pose a great advantage to me, for extremely lazy person like me. I can, you know, it really helped helped me a lot. Trying to get myself, unwinded, relaxed, but then it turned out pretty ugly. I had to leave I have to leave the country. I have to depart from Australia without a sufficient amount of uh, time frame to notify my landlord in advance, and that didn't leave things and people in a great state. And now I'm still feeling very guilty about it, because I failed to anticipate and to extrapolate what I should do, what I should be doing next, and that really hurts. That really hurts a lot. Even until now. What else? yeah, if my current, let's say, should my current application get approved, I will also be thinking of, um, you know, bringing myself a foldable bicycle. I will buy one from China so that it will cost me, so that it will put the cost I have to spend on transportation to the level of minimum. Yes, that's the plan basically. And what else? What else? Yes, I also suppose I will, I will take the residence approximation. Oh, sorry, I'll also take the residence proximity to Hillsong Church into consideration. So that once I once I grow impatient, once I grow upset and suicidal, I can have a place to, to gather, to have gatherings with my fellow Christian mates, and I can have a place to exchange ideas, and perhaps even some church could even provide you temporary accommodation during times of desperation and crisis. When, let's say, once you lost your place to live, perhaps that's I don't know about. I still don't know. I'm not 100% sure about that. Still, what else? What else? Yes, perhaps close, proximity to to proximity to co-working spaces can also uh, prove advantageous and efficient. What else? Yes, perhaps you also need to consider the proximity to restaurants, to food courts, to take away food courts, because I used to, I, let me think. I had moved for at least 3 times while I was in Sydney. I had moved house for around three times in total, and that can be attributed to the lack and the asymmetry of information. Because I didn't actually do the research beforehand, I failed to do the research beforehand to figure out where I should be living in, so that I can have maximum um, quality of life or standard living. I believe you guys have watched my previous videos regarding how to assess your current quality of life and how to improve it, and how we can seek help and assistance to improve, in order to improve our quality of life and standard of living. Yeah, so you know, um, and yeah, perhaps I will also take access, take easy access to warehouses, to cargo dispatch fulfillment centers into consideration too, because I can make use of that to grow the dropshipping business, to grow the eBay and Gumtree businesses as well. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you guys think of my thoughts and my ideas regarding how to improve your quality of life, how to get things adequately planned and settled beforehand, before you make your departure to Australia or to any other um, country you are about to travel to. So stay blessed, stay awesome. I'm your host, Francis and Dead. Stay faithful as well. I shall see you on the next video on YouTube. Stay tuned too, and see you next time. Bye bye.